This is your brain. This is your brain after watching Final Girl. Tonight's review is on Final Girl, not to be confused with the hilarious slasher comedy of a similar title. This film follows a young woman played by Abigail Breslin, who has been trained since childhood by Wes Bentley, the man of never-ending bitch face, to become a professional killing machine. Wes Bentley's main motivation in this is that his wife and daughter were murdered by a very bad man, and it would have made sense for him to send Abigail Breslin after that man, but instead he sends her after this group of murderous teenagers. Because movie? Ignoring the fact that this movie never even explains how Wes Bentley knew that these kids were murderers, this could have potentially been a pretty interesting film. The idea of sending a young woman after a group of young men who see women as just these weak and defenseless prey is something that I could get behind, at least if the main characters were more interesting, but Abigail Breslin and Wes Bentley have little to no material to work with, and it just makes the film a genuine chore to sit through. The way that Wes Bentley trains Abigail Breslin isn't even consistent. There's a scene early on in this movie where he just makes this huge deal about why he doesn't want her to use a gun when she's going after someone. Guns can run out of bullets, thus rendering them useless. And I think that's a fairly good point, but then just a couple of scenes after that, he's training her how to load a gun. That's almost like a parent disapproving of their kids smoking and then immediately giving them a pack of cigarettes. Also, each of the guys that Abigail Breslin goes after all act like these cookie-cutter, creepy teenagers. Like, there's a scene where one of them is talking to his girlfriend and showing zero emotion the whole time because he's a psychopath, get it? But then that just makes me wonder how the hell he got a girlfriend in the first place. I mean, in the looks department, he's no Chris Hemsworth. However, there is another member of the group who seemed to be the only actor in the entire movie who is having a good time. His introduction scene shows him dancing to swing music with an axe, and later when Abigail Breslin is coming after him, he has these hallucinations of people wearing tuxedos and giant panda masks coming after him. If there had been more scenes like that in the movie, this would have at least had the potential to be so bad it's good. As it is, that's pretty much all Final Girl adds up to. It's just wasted potential. It's not necessarily the worst movie I've ever seen, it's just sloppy and lame, and I would suggest skipping it. And with that, I hope y'all have a good one.